Right guys, Hayzink here, back with another Disgaea RPG video. And I've said this a few times on videos, I never thought I would be making this video. And it's true about this one as well, I just never thought I would be making this video. Before we jump in and talk about this, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel and doing all of that good stuff. But, what would it be if Disgaea put out an update and there wasn't a mistake in it? Yes guys, there is another mistake. And I can't believe it. Before we go in and talk about the mistake that they've actually made, I just want to point something out that people were probably expecting, me included, but it's not the case. You cannot generate the raid boss from Netherworld history. Yes, you can. So even though it costs you SP, or AP, sorry, to do that stage, doing that stage will not make the raid boss appear. So you're going to have to go in and do it through the story mode. Okay, so let's just see. If we go in and we look at this little thing here, I'm going to show you what the mistake is right now. If we click here and we go up to here, I'll find that, there you go. This here is the details for the Xeno Desco Beta raid, which is what this should be, which is the 40 you want to use is sword, axe, staff, monster magic. And as you will have seen in the last video, that is what I talked about building up for this raid. Because that is the raid that we're supposed to have. Even by their own news, right here, that is what we're supposed to have, okay? But, if we go and look at the actual raid, I have generated a raid boss, so I can show you this straight away. If we go and look at the actual raid, click into here. If we go to my boss, I click on stage effects. The 40s are fist, gun and axe. This right here is the 40 for the full Xeno Desco raid. So it actually looks like what's happened is they were supposed to upload the Xeno Desco beta and they've uploaded the Xeno Desco raid. So that might be why the rewards are the way that I showed you in the other video, like they're full rewards and stuff, because the full Xeno Desco raid has full rewards, the Xeno Desco beta doesn't. I actually thought that bonus, they've just done as a solid, they've fixed it, they've made the rewards line up with the actual rewards from the Xeno Desco full raid, but this is the Xeno Desco beta. But it looks like, going by the 40, it's not. Now, people will say, what is correct? Is it the news or is it the stage effects? I would go with the stage effects, guys. I would 100% go with the stage effects. Now, I'm quite lucky that I built up Fuka to do this, because Fuka was going to be a strong character in both the raids. She was going to be strong in the beta and she was going to be strong in the full raid. So I decided to go with her because I thought she would give me the best chance to do decent damage. But it looks like, well, it doesn't look like, I mean, it's pretty clear. Either it's a text mistake, it's a level mistake, it's something, but it's another mistake. I actually have a little graphic that I'm going to start applying on screen for all of these videos going forward, and we are going to track updates to see how many updates that this game can go without causing any incidents. And again, they've not went very far, because this is the first update that we're going to be tracking it on, and they've made a mistake straight away. So I don't know what to think. I can kind of see what's happened. I don't want to make excuses for them. I really don't. There's two raids, they're labelled the same. You've got the Xeno Desco beta and then you've got the Xeno Desco raid. I could maybe see how they somehow messed up the coding of this and they've slipped the wrong one in, but I don't see how they fix this now. I really don't, because the problem you've got is people have obviously prepped for the Xeno Desco beta, right? So if you've prepped for the Xeno Desco beta, this one isn't going to really be up your alley unless you focused on axe characters, okay? So you're going to find it a little bit harder if you were planning to use a sword team and all that kind of stuff. By their own admission, just simply going by the news, the information that I delivered to you was correct. It should definitely have been sword, magical monsters, staff characters. It's right here. It's right here in their own news. Axe, sword, staff are magical monsters. So they have messed up. They have messed up. And I'm laughing. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not. But if you don't laugh, you'll cry. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you want to support this game. You want this game to do well. I do. I mean, genuinely, 100%, I love playing Disgaea RPG. I really, really do. Hang on, I'm just going to fix my little tab here because you couldn't see my name. I love playing Disgaea RPG. It's definitely my favourite mobile game to play at the moment. I just, you know, I'm getting tired of the mistakes. I'm getting tired of having to make videos to you guys. I've said this before. I don't like making negative videos. I don't. It's not fun for me to dump on a company. It's not fun for me to dump on a game. I want this game to thrive. I want this game to do well. Now, in some ways, this isn't as bad as messing up a banner, right? It's not. But in other ways, I mean, people have resources that they can look into to plan for things. So you might have been someone who for the last 3 weeks has been building up the perfect team for an axe, sword, monster magical and cane weapon team, you know? You might have literally just spent the last 3 weeks building up for that. And now, sorry guys, we're not 3 weeks, you've only known about it for a week, right? But still, you might have just spent your last week using your reincarnation gems and all the rest of it to build these characters up specifically for this raid, and then this raid comes along and it's not what it's supposed to be. Now, obviously, there is a chance that the information in the geo node on the actual event itself is incorrect. Personally, I doubt it. I think it's more likely that the news is the thing that's incorrect and they will just stealthily try and rectify this. I don't really know how they're going to rectify it, but I think they will just try and rectify it. It also says you can take 5 shots. If you notice down at the bottom, you can only take 3. So there's a lot that's actually wrong here. The news will tell you can take 5 turns, and if you look at the turn counter at the bottom, you can only take 3 turns. So yeah, there's a lot not right about this, and I can see it just being one of these other things that make people a little bit upset. I'm just going to go just now and look at the high scores. What's my score? Yeah, I mean, the raid's only been live for 39 minutes. This guy's got this score. I don't want to go and accuse anyone of anything, but it seems a bit suspect. There is, yeah. There's damage modifiers being used. I mean, I need to take screenshots of this because it's reporting stuff like this. It's going to be important, but damage modifiers are something that you are going to see used in this game. I mean, this guy here is legit. He's got a proper full strength team, you know. I know this one's legit as well because he's actually someone that's in my Discord that we talk away to, but look at the difference, right? You can quite clearly see the difference. Yeah. So anyway guys, I've been Hayzink. Thanks for joining me on this video. As always, join me on the next Disgaea RPG video. Peace.